and welcome to Sports Biz episode number 3 with more frivolity, fun and pheromones with Mr. Martin Winnell, aka The Dog. And
that's me.
It is him. And myself, John Briggs. This is the only podcast you'll ever need in your life because we hit all the open cracks in all the sports all the time. What's happening, Martin?
Well, we've got a world full of great things now, John. We've got cricket, we've got golf, a little bit of Australian golf, we've got some AFLW grand final work.
Fantastic.
Lovely amount of motor racing. We've got the V8s finishing, the penultimate round of the F1s.
Of course.
So we can touch a little bit on that. What else have we got? We've got a little bit of information on bog snorkelling.
We do indeed.
Bog snorkelling.
Another wonderful pastime.
Thank you, Welsh.
Absolutely.
So we look forward to that a bit later tonight.
Well, they're no good at the rugby anymore.
Well, they still sing well.
They do.
Yes.
Tom Jones is brilliant. Anyway,
right.
On that note,
I don't think he plays.
Shall we kick off with the main subject, of course, because it is the main thing that's going on right now in the world of sport, especially between England and Australia.
Certainly in this country.
Indeed.
Yes.
And after the last debacle from England, I thought that we should start with the Ashes.
I think that's a very good place to start.
Messed around, I caught you out as that.
Well, there you go. How's that, John? How's that going to go for you English against Mitchell Starc and the pink ball? What are we going to do?
Well, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Thank you, Sherbet, and thank you for the sherbet, Martin. Oh, are we having one?
My pleasure. Oh, we can.
Okay.
What have we got tonight? We've got Bolter Ceviche, a Spanish blend from the joys of Currumbin. Ceviche.
Ceviche.
My Spanish is, shall we say,
thank you,
crap.
Right.
So I don't really know what that is.
Rightio.
For the correct pronunciation. But we're talking Ashes, so what does that mean?
Well, it means, cheers.
Cheers.
It means because you have a difficulty with pronunciation, I can ask you a question, Martin. What's the difference between Australia and, I will say, yogurt? Not yogurt, yogurt.
What's the difference between Australia and yogurt?
Yes.
I don't know, John. What is the difference between Australia and yogurt?
I will tell you the difference. Yogurt has culture.
Well.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
That'll shut you up.
Yeah, that's poor joke for poor cricket. So it all matches together, doesn't it? So stop telling poor jokes and you tell me why England are going to push this test to the end of day 3. Still lose, but to the end of day 3.
Let's just have a crack at talk about the pink ball for a second, because it is the talking point of this test, not necessarily the under lights factor. That does come into it, but it is the ball. And up until yesterday, I got some information.
Yes. But
we'll talk about what the information before was about, how it affects swing and pace and things like that.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So apparently the lacquer on the pink ball stays on for longer.
Lacquer.
Yes.
Talk me through.
Well, it's the colouring of colour. It's like paint in a way, isn't it? You know.
So the coating on the.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the ball itself.
Yeah. Not liquor. That's what we're drinking.
No.
And they're not allowed to do that anymore, by the way. They're not.
Well, you mean you guys can't take the bottle caps off your beers in your pockets anymore?
I was going to bring some sandpaper and the ball.
You don't need to. Just the bottle caps and your boiled sweets.
Anyway,
your Werther's boiled sweets in your pockets.
Of course. Spelt differently than the usual. Let me see if you can work that one out.
Hey, can I ask?
You can ask whatever you like.
What do you think? Let's say it gets to day 4.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the forecast of rain?
I heard. Anyway, let's get back on the pink ball.
The pink ball. Sorry.
So
we've gone off the ball.
Yeah. So the pink ball, apparently, when it gets close to twilight,
Yes.
swings more. Now, this was the theory before what I found out today from two different sources. So, however, what I've discovered today was that Stephen Finn, who was a fast bowler for England, did some analysis.
Yeah. Finney. We all remember Finney.
Absolutely. And he worked out with some other experts, obviously, that Mitchell Starc does not swing it more at all with the pink ball.
Hey.
Yeah, he doesn't. He actually swings it less.
So how
but he
does
still
he
swings
get
it.
these prolific wicket takers?
By all accounts, he actually bowls excuse me, quicker with the pink ball. Now, I don't know how he does, but he just does.
Do you think that the batsmen have also got into their head that it's going to swing, so they play for more swing?
Well, they could quite easily.
And then
That's
when
right.
it doesn't,
well,
it means they're either getting bowled or they're getting edges. They're not actually playing the line of the ball.
Well, it's also the reaction time, which brings me
okay.
Yeah, which brings me into the second bit.
Right.
Where a good friend of mine and yours,
yes,
Martin,
yes,
a gentleman by the name of Dr. Peter Novakovic. Hope you're listening, Peter.
The eye man.
He's an eye specialist.
Yes.
And one of the top eye specialist doctors in Australia, actually. And he's worked all over the world.
Okay. And what has he got to say about, is it twilight?
Yeah, but he said it's the impact on the visual motor behaviour of the eye. So I'm actually got a bit of a thing here right now. And I'll talk for a second on that and have a read. Because obviously Peter, being an eye specialist, and he has played a decent level of cricket himself. So he's a huge fanatic on the sport. He's not just a scientist / nerd who happens to have shown an interest. So apparently your eye cannot react. You're looking at millions of seconds here, of course, but your eye cannot react as quick with the pink ball under those lights as it can with a red ball in daylight. Now,
right. Oh, okay.
So what have you discovered there?
Well, it's a paper talking about
a scientific paper. You mean?
A scientific study.
Yep.
Just talking about the impact on like you said, the visual motor behaviour.
Yep.
Of the fast-moving pink ball, which is why they made it pink and not red in the first place.
Yeah.
Was because they knew in that time of light.
Yep.
That you wouldn't be able to pick up the red ball.
That's correct.
But they're now starting to suggest that the pink ball is not having essentially not having the results they thought it would with being able to be picked up.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting, isn't it? So you've got someone like Mitchell Starc who has got a very, very high bowling action, and he bowls a very full length. So,
absolutely.
For example, someone like Pat Cummins bowls what they call back of a length. It's just short of a length. So it gives the ball a chance to cut off the pitch. He's not a swing bowler. Mitchell Starc is a swing bowler predominantly. He doesn't get a lot of cut, usually, but he gets a lot of swing. So, for those of you who don't know what that means, it means swerve. In cricket terms, we call it swing, where you put the seam upright between your two fingers and you keep the seam upright. Jimmy Anderson was a brilliant experiment.
I like the way you're bowling in front of me with no ball.
I can't help it, Martin. It just happens.
Oh, now he's got one.
You're looking at 50 years of playing. Anyway, it just happens on its own. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway. So let's just quickly move, because
this accounts for Mitchell Starc's 81 wickets.
Well, it could do.
Under lights.
And I know that a lot of scientists get involved and sometimes a bit too much in sport, but this could be a reason. However, it doesn't really matter. What does matter is that England needs a bloody win.
Could it spell the end of the pink ball twilight tests if it can't be picked up properly by the batsman?
I don't think so. I think it's picked up well enough and it produces fun results.
Okay.
And what I mean by that is exciting cricket. People
Yes.
want to see wickets fall as well.
Very easy to go and see a
Yeah.
test match after work as well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
So,
of course.
yeah, okay.
Exactly right.
So we're not seeing the end of the day-night tests.
No, I doubt it.
Okay.
I think there probably will be more. Anyway,
Right.
so
Well, there you go.
England's selection was interesting for this because Mark Wood cannot play, unfortunately.
Well, we knew that before Perth. Then he
Well,
proved
he
it.
wasn't going to play at all. I don't think he would have picked him anyway. However, I thought they were going to pick another fast bowler we have called Josh Tongue, who is an expert in swing bowling. We should have brought in the Tongue, honestly. Should
To
have.
replace the Wood.
Indeed.
Well, you
And
know
the-
why they didn't.
Go on.
Because he played with the pink ball
Yeah,
against a second-rate PM11's team down in Canberra
yeah,
with a twilight swinging pink ball
yeah.
and took exactly no wickets.
Yeah, I know. So that's
And
probably
so
why.
you really couldn't pick him with any confidence. Basically, you're looking for a guy that took no wickets with a red ball
Yeah.
and replace him with a guy that takes no wickets with a pink ball. There's not a lot of upshot there for the
I
England
just wanted to
lineup.
make a few humorous remarks about a tongue in the crack.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. And we can't even get the wood in the crack.
Well, you
So-
can't because he's not good enough to go for
That's right.
two efforts.
Because they've got Josh Inglis, who is, by the way, if you stick an H on the end of that, you got English, and he was born in Leeds. So now you've got the Aussies who are trying to steal our players to play against England. How is that fair?
That is a slippery slope when England start complaining about overseas-born players playing for another team.
Well, hang on a second. You got Marnus, and no one refers to him by his surname.
You
Some
got
strange-
Stokes.
You got Marnus.
How many? Let's go. What? Hang on. Help me out.
Well,
what
I
was
was-
that? What was that spinner's name? Not Will Jacks, the other one that didn't make it in.
Born in England.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good.
He's English. Show it.
So what happens if they come out as a child and live here their entire lives from the age of 4, start playing cricket in Australia?
That's slightly different because that's what happened to Ben Stokes in England.
Well, that's what happened to Marnus.
Did it? How old was he when he came in?
No, he was single digits. He was under 10, I think.
Right. Okay. I'll give him
Yeah, I
that.
think you're trying.
Well, I'm not.
You're
Apparently I am
trying.
very trying. Anyway, Peter Novakovic says that it's all to do with the eye motor and not being able to pick it up. But there you go. So
No, we don't need to go back to the ball.
the whole thing.
We're talking about the suspect choices of players for England.
I think that the whole thing just gets cornier and cornier.
Oh,
That's a bit of aqueous humour for you, Martin.
No.
We obviously don't see eye to eye.
Not on that
Anyway.
joke, we don't. But let's get off the laughs. And okay, so Usman's gone,
Yeah,
which means Travis Head. He's probably going to open again,
yeah,
which makes sense.
yeah.
We've now got a choice. Do we bring in
I think you bring in Inglis.
Inglis as
Yeah.
a specialist batsman, Bo Webster as an
I
all-rounder
don't think
who
Webster's
bowls?
going to play. I'm pretty certain Inglis
They haven't
is playing.
announced yet, have they?
Well, I think they have, all but Inglis plays like Head
Yes.
at number 6.
He'll bat below green, so
Yeah.
he'll be number 6.
That's right.
Massive bonus.
Yeah,
Yeah, from our point of view.
yeah.
2 players very similar who go after the bowling.
Yeah,
And now we bat down to about number 8.
yeah. And then of course you got Smith and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
And Labuschagne got a 50 in the last match just to rub it in a little bit. But look, if Brook, Root, Stokes get going, it could be an excellent match. And
Well, if Root gets going, to be fair, he's going to hit 20. So that'll be good for him. If the Babbler Brook, Babley Brook, if he gets going, he'll hit maybe a quick 30, and then he'll get that 5-inch gap with no footwork between his bat and his pads, and probably either Stephen Smith or Cam Green will get him.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those guys can get going if they want. Our biggest problem will be Duckett and Pope. Certainly not Brook or Stokes.
Yeah,
I don't rate
no.
Stokes against the pink ball either.
Well,
not facing
all
Stark.
of them against the pink ball is going to be an issue.
Yeah.
And I just have a feeling it's not going to be all about Mitchell Stark. However, we must move on because we just spent a long time on the cricket there.
Well, it kicks off tomorrow.
I know, it's exciting.
So it's exciting.
It is. I can't
and then
wait.
we come back next week.
Yeah.
We'll have the answer.
Don't. Right, anyway.
2-0 down.
Yeah, right. It might not be. It might be 1-1. However, let's
No!
move on. So, Martin, what is next on the list?
Well, we can dabble a little bit. We did have probably something worth mentioning immediately is on the weekend we had the AFLW Grand Final.
Yep.
So this pitted North Melbourne, apparently unstoppable.
Right.
Can't lose a match, forgotten how to lose,
Yep.
and they just don't lose.
Yep.
And Brisbane, probably along with Adelaide, the most successful AFLW team historically in the time the competition's been around.
There you go.
Memory serves, I think it's 3 premierships each.
Yeah.
So they rolled down to Icon Park,
Yep.
so the old Princess Park, Carlton's home ground down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
12,741 spectators.
Right.
So we say that's pretty good. There's a pretty good atmosphere there for the grand final. The ground only holds sort of 35, so it's close to half full.
Yeah.
Third.
It's not the MCG though, is it?
Well, no, but you don't want them at the MCG with a 12,000
You
crowd.
hear an echo.
Yes, exactly. However, the AFL want an average of 6,000 per game.
Right.
From a financial point of view. So if they're going to get 12, that's great. They're going to be very happy with that.
Yeah.
So what happened? What happened?
Tell me, Martin.
Well, we
Enlighten
all
me with your
thought
wisdom.
the North Melbourne Roos were unbeatable.
Right.
And it turns out we were all right.
Yes.
So, not even close.
Well, I didn't see any of it, but I heard on the news report that maybe they just made it sound closer, but the news report said that the guy at the ground said that it was a lot closer than the score suggested.
56-16, 9 goals to 2 goals for. It's a 40-point win.
Yeah.
When you win by 40 and your opposition only scores 16, you've really done it well.
Yeah,
you've done it easy. You've enjoyed the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That is now over 2 seasons since North Melbourne last lost a game in the AFLW.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty dominant. There's not much you can do, and I can't see how they're going to lose a game in the near future.
Yeah.
So they're going fantastically.
Good.
So that's the simple wrap-up
of
the AFL. That's the end of the season. North Melbourne do it again. Back-to-back champions. Well deserved.
Yep. Cool. All right. So there was an F1 race, the Formula 1 race, wasn't there?
Well,
following the
Qatar.
the balls up of the double disqualification the week before.
Yeah, so they didn't get a lot better.
Right.
They didn't get a lot better.
What happened, Martin?
Oh, well, there was a couple of races on the weekend. They had a sprint race.
And they get points for that.
And they get points for that.
Yeah.
And then they had the full race the next day. Sprint race. Oscar.
He gets it, yeah?
The Australian undisputed, unofficial F1 world champion. He was in front for long enough, so he's unofficially there. And we'll stick with that until he's officially not there. So, unofficial champion.
Yeah.
Our Oscar won the sprint race.
Yes.
Max second. And Lando Norris third.
So Oscar got the gong.
Oscar got the gong. Yes, he did. So,
anyway.
And Max rolled in second, Max Verstappen. So this changed the points between the three of them. Tightened it up.
Yeah.
Made it very, very close.
Yeah, because Norris is 30 odd ahead, is that right?
He was.
Okay.
He's not anymore.
Okay.
Because then they rolled into the full race.
Right.
Max Verstappen first. Oscar Piastri second.
Right.
Lando Norris fourth. So, Lando Norris, considering he's leading the championship, really terrible weekend, third and fourth in the 2 races.
I read that he made some stupid decisions in the race.
Yeah, he did, but his team should have controlled that.
Right.
So here's the big moment.
Yeah.
They have admitted that Oscar Piastri did not finish first and beat Max Verstappen because of a tactical error
Okay.
from McLaren
Right.
that cost him the win.
Yeah.
Just another team error.
Why would they do that then?
Don't know. They made a judgment call and it was incorrect on the behalf of Oscar Piastri, and it cost him the win. Now, that win would have changed the points if he'd won both races considerably. As it stands now, Lando Norris, 408 points.
Yeah.
Max Verstappen, 396.
Yeah.
So it's now only
very
12
close.
points, considering a win is 25.
Yeah.
And Oscar Piastri, 392.
So I read that if Norris comes third, he's and
Yes.
even if Verstappen wins,
He'll get enough
he'll
points.
be the world champion.
Yes, yes. So
Come
it's-
on.
that's exactly right.
Go on, Norris.
But mate, we're not in that world.
Not yet.
We're in the world of Oscar. Because we're in Australia. So, P's and Q's.
Okay.
Here's what Oscar needs to do.
Right.
He needs to get himself right behind Verstappen and Lando Norris, who
Yeah.
are going to be fighting for first spot
Yeah.
to win the Drivers' Championship.
Yeah.
And then all Oscar has to do is wait. Because
He's gonna do
they
Bradbury.
will take each other out,
Well,
those two.
They could.
They will absolutely. Verstappen will do something
Yeah.
because he's pretty aggressive.
Yeah.
Take them both out. Through comes Oscar. All he's got to do is win and have the other two not finish. Now
Well-
that sounds farcical,
But it's possible.
but the odds are if Norris and Verstappen are competing against each other side by side,
Yeah.
something's
Yeah,
going to
absolutely.
happen.
You see it in athletics all the time. That
Yes.
1500 metre runner Ingebrigtsen and the English guy, I can't remember his name now, did the same thing in the
Yep.
World Championships, and they were so incensed of beating each other that someone else came along and won the gold.
They didn't run the
yeah.
race.
Yeah, that's right.
They
Yeah,
tried to beat each other
other.
and they forgot about their other competitors.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Whilst it's a bit of a mathematical thing, Oscar's on.
Right, well, look, Oscar might get the Oscar. So, where is the last race?
I did have it. Let me look that up for you.
Somewhere in the world.
Somewhere in the world. It's Middle East. Sure of it.
Is it Dubai?
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, because that was Qatar.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the last race was Qatar. Yep, Dubai.
Oh, what a guess that was.
Yep.
That was a...
5th, so it'll be the 7th of December
There you go.
is the last race in
Right.
Dubai. So I should have known that off the top of my head.
So,
My apologies,
Next week.
Jasmine. As we
Yeah.
know, the F1 savant that is in my corner.
we are only
My
human.
apologies.
Just like the English cricket team when they got caught on scooters in Brisbane without helmets, Ben Stokes said, "We're only human." And look, for
Wasn't that his defence in the alleyway outside the pub?
well, that's another story. However,
No, it's pretty similar.
I
Doing
was-
something dumb and breaking the law.
hey, look, I was going to talk about a darts bloke who did something like this a couple of days ago, but that's not on the charts anymore. So,
Not Littler.
well, no, not no.
All right, so that's F1. So very exciting. One race to go. 3 people can win the championship.
yes,
To be honest, I don't remember the last time we entered the last race of the Formula
No.
1 season
yeah,
with 3 possible
No,
driver
I know,
champions.
I know.
So, all in all, it's a very exciting season.
I remember Nigel Mansell on the last lap, I believe, in the Australian when it was in Adelaide,
That's right.
conking out,
That's
and all he
right.
had to do was bloody finish.
Yes. Yep. And
then-
he didn't quite make it. That was back
No.
in driving for Williams.
Yeah, that's right. And then there was the other episode which sort of is a nice little segue into the V8s, because do you remember when Schumacher blocked off
Yeah.
Damon Hill?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
It's all right because Damon Hill got the moral victory that day.
Very good. So we got the V8s.
Well, that was messy,
Yeah,
to say the least.
yeah,
Boy, did the V8s roll into something new this year.
yeah. Right,
They created a final series.
right.
A football-style final series. Not too dissimilar to the way the NASCAR guys do it.
Rightio. Okay.
Where they go through the season, and with about 3 races to go,
Yeah.
they go, we're going to reset the points,
Yes.
and the top 10 drivers are going to compete.
Right.
And then they finish one race, and the next race it's the top 6. and then the next race it's the top 4 that drive for the championship.
Yeah, okay.
So a bit like quarterfinals, semi-finals, final.
Right. Okay.
It's an obscure concept in motor racing. It's not been done before in Australia.
Yeah, okay.
And it served up a few questions on the weekend in the grand final race down in Adelaide.
Yeah. So, if you don't mind interjecting, it's your area, not mine.
Yeah.
But tell me if I'm wrong, but Brock Feeney was the favourite.
He was the standout driver all season long. 13 wins, miles in front on points before they started the final series.
Chaz Mostert, who he cut the Mostert, he won.
He did.
Right.
And therefore he won.
He had a teammate, though,
Drivers' Championship.
So his teammate, Ryan Wood, right, he blocked off Feeney. Is that exactly what happened?
Very close.
Right.
So this is where this concept can run into a problem.
Yeah.
You've got 2 guys seriously competing.
Mm-hmm.
Mostert and Feeney.
Similar to what we're talking about with the F1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. First lap, somebody, I think it was Cam Murray, I think. Not sure, but somebody got it out in front.
Yeah.
Past Brock Feeney, got into first. That's all good.
Yes.
Feeney second. Ryan Wood, Mostert's teammate, who's in front of Mostert,
Yes.
is right behind Brock Feeney.
Okay.
Now, these are teammates.
Yeah.
He chose to try to overtake on a right-hand turn
Yeah.
with a gap
Yeah.
between Brock Feeney and the wall.
Yeah. Right.
That was about 2/3 the width of his car.
Yeah. I'm visualising this.
Yep.
Yep.
Hit the wall,
Yeah.
bounced off into the back of Feeney.
Sounds like a Saturday night.
Yes. Spun Feeney around, and Feeney ended up 22nd out of 24 cars
Oh dear.
on the first lap.
Wow.
Ryan Wood, not in competition for the Drivers' Championship,
Yeah.
but his teammate is,
Yes.
cops a 15-second penalty.
Right. He doesn't care.
He doesn't care,
No.
and from then on, Feeney's race
Yeah.
is done.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to come back from 22nd.
And that's it now for the
That's it. It's
Right.
finished. Mostert is the champion.
Right.
Questionable. I don't
So
know.
was he second for most of the year?
Mostert?
Yeah.
No, top 5.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Didn't
Well
even
then.
finish Bathurst.
Right.
He was the guy that his car broke down at the top of Bathurst,
Yeah.
across the top of the hill.
Yeah.
So walked back to the crowd, got given a beer, sat on the fence and drank it.
Well, there you go.
Which, I mean, nothing wrong with Chaz Moss. Great guy, great driver.
Yeah.
Won Bathurst a couple of times. Don't know if we're happy with the way
No,
he won the championship.
not really.
But if I can make the comparison, AFL,
Yeah.
Adelaide Crows, standout team all year long, finish top,
Yes.
lose 2 finals straight out.
Right.
Canberra Raiders, standout team in the NRL,
Yeah.
finish top,
Yeah.
lose 2 finals straight
It can
out.
happen. That's right.
It's not too dissimilar to this,
Yeah.
but it's the first time we've seen it.
Yeah. Right. Well, there you
There's
go.
a lot of people unhappy.
I'm unhappy right now because I haven't got a beer in my hand, Martin. So you're in charge of the Bolter Bar.
Oh,
And-
the Bolter Bar here in Varsity.
It's quite a nice little drop, that one. I prefer
It's
this
quite
one
a-
to the one that I had last week.
Oh, the Easy Hazy.
Yeah. I wasn't.
Yeah, this is
Nice,
a
but this
refreshing
is- yeah.
Spanish blend, we'll call it.
All right.
But it's quite a light, refreshing beer. Good for the humidity, I believe.
Right.
Cheers.
Okay. So there's how many left?
Well, there's 2 more after these.
So that's 4.
Yes.
So that'd be por favor. Spanish for please. Anyway, let's move on. So that was a terrible.
It was
terrible
a
joke. It wasn't
terrible
even funny.
segue.
It was. It
And
was
for
rubbish.
anybody that does listen to this, you feel free to comment over the next week. Send us any feedback you have on John's Spanish, because I wasn't that impressed.
No. Well,
But we'll see where we go.
Needs a bit of
Maybe
work.
we can practice.
right. Anyway, so
What's next,
we're
John?
going to move on to a couple of things. We've got golf coming back in a second. Golf coming up in a
Right.
second.
Golf.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of big tournaments. Well, one big one which starts tomorrow, and there was one big one last week. However, I'm just going to touch on a sport which isn't talked about very often,
Okay.
and it's women's weightlifting.
Okay.
Yes. So
I know nothing
Well,
about women's
here we go.
weightlifting.
Here's a bit of information for you. Olivia Reeves of Great Britain, I have to throw that in, of course.
Oh, of course.
Lifted 155 kilograms over her head in the clean and jerk to set a world record a couple of days ago.
So she lifted Ben Cass, the fast bowler from England.
I ain't that big. 155. Just picture that. I mean,
155
we've
kilos.
done a few weights in our time, being personal
Yes.
trainers and all the rest of it, but
Yeah.
155 kgs above her head. So for those of you who don't know the clean and jerk, if I can explain this one, it's where they do a split.
Good luck.
Thank you.
How are you going to do
It's
that?
when
over
they
this?
lift the weight, it rests on the chest, upright, and they do a split step, and then push it straight up.
So when you say a split step,
Yeah.
are you thinking like a lunge?
Fast lunge.
Yeah, like a fast.
Very
okay.
explosive.
Yes.
And then they have to explode back up again and lock out their arms dead straight whilst bringing the back leg to the front, and everything has
that's
to
when
be...
they wiggle it and try to get still.
It has to be locked out.
Okay.
The 3 judges
Oh,
will decide whether it's locked out or not, and whether it's got the...
What
it's
if
normally
two
3...
of them say it is and one says it isn't?
And that's fine then. I believe that's
so
okay.
it's a
Unless the rules have
majority.
changed. I believe so. Unless the rules have changed from the last time I've
nice.
seen it. But yes, anyway, so yeah, not a bad effort for, Now, the clean and jerk is different than the snatch.
Talk me through what you know about the snatch.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, it's a completely different thing. And it's a lot more work.
Right.
The snatch is a lot more work.
Okay.
Absolutely, it is.
And what's the difference between that and what's the other one?
So,
the clean
and jerk.
Clean and jerk.
That's right. So
Okay.
not clean and snatch.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So talk me through the second one.
So the snatch is where there's no resting of the bar on the chest. There's no 2 movements. It's just one movement where they go from the ground and they lift it straight up in the air with a split step, and then they bring the other leg back up to in level with the other one, with the foot with the other one. So
Well,
that's
it all
called
sounds-
the snatch.
It all sounds like something I wouldn't do.
It's true,
Good
absolutely.
Lord.
I know. Anyway, so the woman who won the snatch, I can't pronounce it. Martin, you're an intelligent guy. She's from
Hang on, where's she from?
Bulgaria. Can you?
Oh Lord!
Can you pronounce that for me, please? Because I can't.
Weightlifter.
Yeah.
Oh, the next bit.
Yeah. Come on.
Usta
Yeah.
Bielad.
Used to be a lad. Are you kidding me?
Right. Well, I'm not aware of this female lifter.
You can't say things like that.
But I'm impressed with the 155 kilos.
There is some conjecture on whether some of the contestants might not be female. So
Well, that's been
yeah,
a while now.
yes,
Yes, along with abuse of other substances.
Yeah,
in that world.
absolutely.
I believe the testing is very tight, as
Yep.
it should be, because the power sports are always subject to those levels.
absolutely. In fact, the women's world 800 meter world champion, world record holder, is a woman called Kratochvilova. And that record is still from the 1980s.
Yeah, that's back in the Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Russian, USSR.
Well, I think she was Czech. So I think she was Czechoslovakian, but they were all under the Eastern Bloc banner.
Yeah.
And she was built like an absolute... I mean, like, if you think Anthony Joshua had muscles, then...
Yeah.
Wow.
The 80s were an interesting time in athletics.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyways, let's move on to the golf.
Yes.
And in Brisbane... Vegas. Why do they call it Vegas? I don't get it. In Brisbane last week, we had the Australian PGA.
Okay.
And some really good players playing there, Adam Scott, etc. And the guy from Spain, David Puig, spelled Puig. He actually won it, and he's playing tomorrow in the Australian.
Where was he from?
Spain.
We're struggling with our
Yeah, we
Spanish,
are,
aren't we?
We are indeed.
Tonight. Dear,
So
dear.
he's playing tomorrow
Okay.
in the Australian Open
And where's that?
in Royal Melbourne.
Royal Melbourne.
Yeah, and Rory McIlroy, Adam Scott again, Cam Smith, and the
Creme de la
David
creme.
Puig is playing.
Probably
so,
Puig.
So it's
We'll have to check that
Well,
out.
that's
Maybe
it.
we need
Yeah.
to contact him
so
at Royal Melbourne.
that starts tomorrow as well. So
Okay.
and obviously Rory's the big draw card there. So yeah, that should be good too.
He made his acting debut
Did he?
not long ago.
In what?
Rory, in Happy Gilmore 2.
Right. Seriously?
He did.
How about that?
Yes,
You
playing
got paid
as
a fortune
a
for that.
golf pro.
Yeah,
no,
right.
no, big shot there. I saw it this week with my daughter.
Was it good?
It was a bit Top Gun-ish,
Oh, okay.
where they did the second one so long after, but they made great references back to the first one.
So did he make a goose of himself?
Nope.
Anyway. Oh. What's
Oh
going on?
no! Oh no! No goose, just a bird.
E.
Yes.
Indeed.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, jokes
okay,
gone wrong.
And
Maybe that's a new part of this podcast we need. The
Not-
joke's gone wrong. The
not a-
Christmas blooper reel.
not a huge amount on the women's golf front at the moment because they used to have the Australian Open with the men's and women's playing on the same time,
Yes,
but
yeah,
now
of
they've
course.
split that.
Oh,
So,
okay, so-
I don't know what Minjee Lee's going to do with herself. This
Well,
week.
she's just going to keep winning, I think, overseas and just wait to come back.
Keep playing.
As where is she now? She won something not long ago.
Did she?
Yeah, I believe she picked up another tournament.
No surprise.
No, very, very good Australian golf. Household name in Australian golf. Minjee Lee.
Minjee Lee. Isn't
Absolute
that great?
household
It's a
name.
fantastic name.
There's only one other household name I ever remember. That was Chad Rintoul.
Chad
but-
Rintoul.
But he was a AFL footballer, played for the
Right.
Crows. Household name. Everyone
Okay.
knew him.
Right, there you go.
Or they didn't.
Now, Martin, you are going to talk about the rugby R360.
Yeah.
Go for it, mate.
Okay, there's nothing to talk about because it's not happening.
Isn't it?
Simple as that. We're done.
Really?
So, yeah, apparently the powers to be have postponed the Rugby 360, which is an international rugby union competition to be played across 10 different countries.
Right.
I believe all Northern Hemisphere. But
Yeah.
really, who knows now? But due to commercial imperatives,
Yeah.
they've postponed it a couple of years.
Yeah, no, I heard that. But,
Yes.
but
So
it's
at this
both
point-
it's union rules, isn't it?
It's union.
But it's going to impact on rugby league
Yeah,
players.
they will. There's no way they will get enough players to enter into this competition that are good enough just from rugby union stocks.
But the concept is still... It's similar to the IPL, is that correct?
Yeah, IPL in India for cricket, the old Super League days of rugby league.
30 years ago, whatever.
Yeah,
28 years
97.
Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah, very much going to change things. Couple of NRL players were linked to it.
Right.
They've avoided their 10-year bans
Yeah.
because they never signed anything.
Okay.
And I believe the Volandis boy, so the guru of rugby league,
Right.
as he stands at the moment, is going to welcome back Ryan Pappenhausen and
Okay.
Zach Lomax.
Right.
And when none of us are quite sure what Payne Huss was doing, whether
Okay.
he went, didn't go, opted, negotiated, no one really knows. But I'm pretty sure all three of those boys in 2026 will be back at the NRL.
Right. I reckon a lot
So-
of the Welsh players might defect over there because they just lost 73-0 to South Africa last weekend.
Do you know what the Welsh rugby union team need to do?
Go on.
They need to play the Wallabies.
Well, I think they have, and I think they lost. But I know they.
No,
they
we
beat
didn't
them.
win a bloody game over there.
Maybe they didn't play Wales.
I was going
But
to say, this is why they need to
It's
play.
such a shame
because
because the Welsh used to be brilliant. They were like amazing.
They were what Fiji are now.
Well, they're better than that. They were better than that.
Yes,
they were
but I mean, they were
in the world.
enjoyable to watch.
Oh, they were superb.
They
Yeah.
were creative.
Yes,
they
they
weren't boring rugby.
Yeah.
The Fijians are very similar these days. They're enjoyable to watch, even when they lose. They're phenomenal.
And they're brilliant at sevens, of course. So
They
almost
rock
untouchable.
at that.
Yeah,
Absolute bosses at
yes.
rugby sevens.
Well, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, by the way, we were talking about darts last week, and not that I want to harp on this one, but just to, you're on about people dressing up at the darts.
Sorry, are we talking about darts or about harps?
Darts.
Oh,
darts.
I've misunderstood.
Last week you were on about
Yes.
the weird Brits dressing up at events like the cricket or even the darts, and we did a feature on the darts. And you were on about dress up like the Flintstones, and I said yes, they do.
Yes.
But it won't work in Saudi because the people in Saudi don't like the Flintstones, but the people in Abu Dhabi do.
Oh. Well, I think we've hit our quota of poor jokes for this episode, so thank you, John. I appreciate that.
But I want to move on.
No, I'm taking over.
Oh, what are we... Hang on. Hitting the crack.
Right.
We're moving on to hitting the crack.
Hitting the crack. What are we hitting today?
Well, there's a couple of mad moments in sport. I do want to quickly talk about the famous Australian lady by the name of Ray Gunn, that great Australian iconic break dancer. Not only did we have the stupidity of what she did at the Olympics, but a comedian did a parody called Ray Gunn the Musical, which was subsequently cancelled because Miss Gunn herself complained and demanded $10,000 or something on those lines.
I believe I heard this.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
It was not great breakdancing.
It was the kangaroo pose was brilliant. I'm doing it now for those viewers who are just wondering. I'm doing it.
Yes, and it's not pretty. I actually went to a dance concert only Monday night, 2 nights ago. And they had a bit of a shout out to Sheridan's studio.
Right.
So where my daughter used to dance.
Yes.
And they had a little guy that was doing some breakdancing in bits of it.
Right.
And I'm going to guess his age. I'm going to say about 7.
Uh-huh.
He was better.
Right. Yeah.
He should have been in it.
I think I'm better.
Yeah.
He
was really, really quite enjoyable. But I digress. So breakdancing is what we're talking about. Is that right?
No, I just have to throw that in because it's funny. However, but as your good Prime Minister said, Martin.
Hang on, which Prime Minister?
The current one.
Oh dear.
Yes.
What did he
say?
Yes,
he is. He's odious.
What did he say?
She had a crack. She had a crack.
Oh, yes, okay.
I mean, don't we all?
Yes.
But I'm glad we didn't see hers. However, this week's Hitting the Crack.
What have we got?
What's
happened?
A bad moment in sport, which goes... You can look it up, actually. Just quickly look it up as we speak. The New York Giants versus the New England... You corrected me this morning on this. I said Patriots, and you said Patriots, because that's probably how they pronounce it.
Yes.
The New England Patriots...
Always happy to correct you, John.
Indeed.
With your pronunciation.
Absolutely.
What are we doing? Giants
versus the Patriots. And the kicker by the name of Young Ho Koo, who has been a professional for a number of years.
Was he kicking for a field goal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No. The first thing that comes up is Giants versus Patriots field goal miss.
It's hilarious. Watch it. So it is brilliant.
What have we got here?
So he pulled the Charlie Brown.
He pulled a Charlie Brown?
He pulled the Charlie. It's different than pulling
Did
a
someone
hamstring.
remove the ball?
Well, have a look. You tell me.
Okay, let's have a look.
Okay. Poor bloke's been a professional for ages. Needed the kick to get the Giants back in the game. And...
What is he doing? Well, it's American football, so it takes a while.
Yeah. That's okay. Have you got the ball on the ground yet?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's still sitting in someone else's hands.
Yeah.
Go NFL.
Up. He's running up.
Well, they're talking.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah, and?
Come
on.
I don't know. Hang on, here's a close-up.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he's broken his foot.
He kicked the ground.
He not only kicked the ground...
He missed the ball completely.
He kicked the ground a foot behind the ball.
Indeed, more than a foot. They reckon nearly a yard, but maybe the camera angle's a bit weird. But
well, mate, I'm in Australia. I can honestly say I don't have a freaking clue the difference between a foot and a yard.
Oh, true.
Absolutely no idea. That is
incredible.
Painful.
Yeah.
And comical.
I know. The poor bloke.
And how much... Oh, no, even his teammates...
I know, you see the guy turn his own teammate turned away in disgust.
So, kicker pulls a Charlie Brown.
So, yeah.
Wow. We will post this footage for everyone to see.
For those of you who follow rugby league with a penalty kick, imagine missing the ball completely and kicking the ground in front of the ball.
He took a John Briggs-style divot from his golfing days out of the ground. Yeah. That's how hard he hit the ground.
Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll have to go. We'll go for a game soon, Martin.
Not a chance, my good man.
Anyway, the Patriots.
Not a chance.
The Patriots won 33-15. So the poor old New York Giants. Yeah, fell apart.
Yeah. Now I'm not surprised from there.
What else have you got for me, Martin?
John, popular demand.
Right.
I've got a sport that I want to share, and there are 100 reasons why I want to discuss this sport.
Yep.
And I was unaware of this
until
this week.
Yep.
Bear with me, everyone, because it's bog snorkelling.
Bog snorkelling.
Bog snorkelling.
How about that?
So this is, and work with me here, guys. It's from Britain,
of course.
It's from the United Kingdom. They do anything weird there. This one's from Wales, which is essentially, England.
No, it's not.
It's close. It's the same thing.
What
is bog snorkelling? I hear you all ask.
Indeed.
In between your sniggers. It is a peat bog snorkelling competition.
Yes.
Now, these guys have yearly world championships. It is timed, and when I say timed, I mean to the 100th of a second.
Wow.
They're serious.
Wow.
So, let me talk you through the basics of bog snorkelling. There has to be a trench dug through specifically...
Knew him well.
Yes. Nice. Through a peat bog.
Right.
This trench must be 55 metres long.
Yeah.
No longer, no shorter. You must only have a snorkel, a mask, and flippers.
Okay.
You're allowed to wear swimmers, you're allowed to wear a wetsuit.
Right.
But the three key components are the snorkel, the mask, and the flippers.
Right.
Flitters. When I share on the socials the visual of this, you will see the bog is brown.
Yeah.
It's no good.
So it's like a stream in a way.
It's like an effluent stream.
Okay.
If anyone's ever had a good look at a sewage treatment plant, that's what we're looking at.
Right.
I believe technically, from a previous life, it's known as influent, not effluent. Effluent's the nice stuff that comes out.
Yes.
Okay, so what do they do?
Affluent is the rich person's version of it.
Well,
is that right?
Yeah, exactly right, yes. So I hear you all asking at this point, well, what do they do in this trench?
Yeah.
So here's what they do. They're not allowed to swim.
Oh.
So there are no arm movements, and they have to propel themselves
like Neil.
Just with their flippers.
Yeah, okay.
And kick their legs. They must travel 2 consecutive lengths up and back.
Yeah.
This is to qualify.
How far is it? Or?
Yeah, 55 metres. Yeah, it's very specific. 55 metres.
Why the 5?
60 feet.
Ah, right.
Because it's in England.
I thought you didn't know
Wales,
that.
wherever the bloody hell it is over there. No, but that's why they convert it to 55 metres.
Don't forget the word.
So the rest of the world knows what they're talking about, John. Okay, and World Championships, as I said, every year. Now we're going to go with this. I'm going to try and pronounce the Welsh place that these are held at. Right. It is in a place called waen or woen.
What?
Rhydd. which might be ride or rhydd.
Let's have a look.
It's waen
Yeah, right.
rhydd.
It would be close to that, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, so that's my Welsh. That's as good as it gets, and it's near Lagerstone Wells. I don't know, but that's the closest I can get. So, what we do need to share, the last details, bog snorkelling.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Who's the world champion?
Okay, so we've got 2 world champions. We've got a women's and a men's. The women's world champion is Kirsty Johnson.
Right.
No big surprise.
Yeah.
A Brit. You name a stupid, useless sport, and the Brits are successful at it.
Yay.
1 minute 22.56 seconds. Remember, I said
tremendous.
they time it to the 100th of a second.
Unbelievable.
2014, she set that world record.
Wow. Hasn't been broken since.
No.
11 years.
And the blokes, Neil Rutter, 118.81
yeah, right.
from 2018.
That's quick.
Well, it's 110 metres of
Yeah.
swimming, so
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's quick or
Well,
not. But
in
they
that
don't swim.
situation-
They kind of wiggle.
I know, like an eel.
Yeah.
Like Eric.
And of course, Neil Rutter. Can we guess where he's from?
Wales.
No. England. Because they're brilliant at pointless things.
Well, the Welsh should be pissed off about that. So,
I don't know. But anyway, that's bog snorkelling. That gives you an overview. The first World Championships were in 1988,
Right.
and they are yearly.
Fantastic. In the same place, or?
In exactly the same place
Yeah,
in
right.
Wales
Wow.
every time. I'm assuming it's the same bog,
Yeah, right.
it's the same peat, and it's the same trench.
Well, absolutely, yeah.
So carry on. Carry on, England, with your bog snorkelling championship.
Well, we're almost there.
Oh,
We're almost there. I just want to...
I've run out of steam talking about bog snorkelling.
You're going to be putting that up.
Spent.
You're going to be putting that on the socials. Okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll get a video up.
I just want to finish off with a little bit of more humour. And just a couple of commentator bloopers just to finish off the podcast. Justin Langer, in last week's test match,
Careful.
quote, Ian Bell is batting really well right now.
I'm sorry, what?
Ian Bell retired about 25 years
Is that
ago.
a quote?
Yes.
Here,
Thank you.
have another bolter.
Cheers, mate. He did.
Okay.
He was actually referring to Ollie Pope. Now,
Oh, well, he's not far off.
They sort of look similar.
Yeah, no, I reckon... No.
It's a classic.
I'm not agreeing with you.
Bell. Cheers.
Not agreeing
Look
with
it up.
you, John.
Look it up.
No, I agree he said it.
Right.
Not agreeing with you, it's a problem. It's pretty hard to tell Ollie Pope and Ian Bell apart when you watch them at the crease.
Okay.
I reckon they're very similar, which, to be fair, makes Ollie Pope pretty
better
good.
than he is. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes him pretty
Right.
good.
Okay. Now we've got a New Zealand rugby union commentator called Murray Mexted, and he said, quote,
Oh, I remember Murray Mexted.
Yeah. I just hate to see players going down on hookers like that. I mean, you can't.
No.
I know, and then just to
And
finish-
that's a direct quote.
yes.
See, that might be the reason why R360 postponed their beginning by 2 years.
Yes.
Because you can't say
I know,
that.
and then look, I've got heaps here, but we'll just do more as we.
Who was the hooker?
I have no idea.
That's probably a good thing.
So anyway, the last one, English sports commentator, very famous in Britain,
Yes.
called Harry Carpenter, commentating on the.
Never heard of him.
In Britain.
What does he commentate?
Well, he did a lot of boxing,
Oh, okay.
mainly, but
Yeah, okay.
in this situation, he was commentating on the Oxford-Cambridge boat race.
Oh my goodness
Indeed,
me.
yes.
Rowing eights?
Yeah.
Is it eight?
So I'm not sure. I don't know, but anyway,
Yeah.
but it's a very famous.
Yes, the
upper
Oxford
class.
Cambridge
Yes,
upper.
very upper. Absolutely.
I think you've sold that short.
Old boy.
It's
Yes. And he said after the race, quote, isn't that nice? The president of the Cambridge team is kissing the cocks of the Oxford crew.
See, that might be everything that's wrong with England in one sentence. You can't. What sort of a commentator?
My personal
So
favourite.
hang on, what does he normally commentate?
Boxing.
So he went to rowing from boxing.
Well, they do interchange.
Is that-
you know?
Did he go back to boxing after that?
I
I mean,
think
that's
he-
pretty
I
much
think-
done
I
his
think
rowing
he-
career right there.
Well, we're nearly finished because we've actually gone past the time. However,
Oh.
it's been fun again.
It's been a barrel of monkeys,
I'm
hasn't
just
it?
going to do a very quick general roundup.
Yes, go for it.
Poor Leeds United lost 3-2 away at Man Bloody City.
Yes.
Injury time goal again. Can't believe it. Arsenal stay top of the EPL. Liverpool beat West Ham 2-0.
Damn it, I was
Your
waiting
team-
for that, hoping it wasn't going to happen.
Sorry about that. That's the first game Liverpool's won at about 8. Fulham beat
that's
Man
brutal.
City overnight 5-4.
Sorry, say that again?
Fulham beat Manchester City 5-4 last night.
When was the last time Man City
I know.
let
I
5
know.
goals in?
Incredible, I know, unbelievable. And Everton, not one of my favourite teams, beat Bournemouth, which is bad news for Leeds. So, in boxing, Devon Haney captured the welterweight title for his 3rd world title. David Benavides defended his world light heavyweight championship against Britain's Anthony Yard. The snooker UK championships is in full flight at the moment. The incredible Ronnie O'Sullivan, 8 times world champion, has been knocked out in the first round.
Sorry, snooker.
Yes,
Do we consider that a sport now?
absolutely we do.
It's
Have
what
been-
you do when you're drunk in the
That's-
pub and
that's-
everybody else has gone home.
We will talk about this later in another podcast, Martin.
We
but-
might need
but
to.
pool is what you're referring to, and pool, compared to snooker, is like putt-putt compared to real golf. There are millions of years of light apart. Anyway,
There's so much I want to say to that, but we'll have to save that for another episode.
Indeed, because
Oh,
come on, England, and it's good night from me.
and it's good night from him.
Good night.